and dear fellow Nigerians, I never know that I'm going to be making this video today. I'm calling upon the Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Defense Staff. My name is Agumba Marian.
Some forces they do on 6 years. You go do 6 years before they give you around. Some go tell you you go do 5 years before they give you around. So if you spend 5 years, somebody use the 5 years.
A plastic vein, then that of stool. They have to give me a fistula surgery, and it must be a technical surgery.
Now human being, then they reconstruct. So
yes, sir.
We serve this country. Oh
yes, sir.
Continue.
Yes, sir. So
is that the government should look into what is happening. We are seriously in problem in this country, most especially Kaduna State. We have problem.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. In today's video, we're going to center the whole topic of this video on Nigerian military, their corruption and the suffering that the soldiers are going through. Now, first of all, let's talk about the corruption. I watched this particular video from Kamuru local government where these men call out the Nigerian armed forces, especially the soldiers, what the indigenous from the Kamuru local government are going through from these hand bandits being kidnapped, taken to the forest, and all of that. I just want you guys to watch the video. We'll be right back.
Sunana Simon Nu. Sunana Simon Nu from Kauru local government.
Okay, speak English now.
We are from Kauru local government, and what happened to us? Kidnapping bandits come to our village since December 2nd. They kidnapped my mother. Now they are 3 months, 2 weeks now with them. So we bring ransom for them since day before yesterday, Saturday. We bring 40 million to them. So what I'm trying to say here is that the government should look into what is happening. We are seriously in problem in this country, most especially Kaduna State. We have problem. What is surprised me that we have almost 3 to 4 barracks here, and the bandit will carry victims from Kauru local government to this bush.
If you listen to him, you will understand that he's trying to call out the Nigerian military that they might be involved in all of this that is going on. If not, how come that a whole local government or a state where there are military barracks, these people will just come to their village, take their own parents or their children or their family straight to the forest by passing through barrack and enter the forest without nothing. They will remain in that forest for over a month plus, some 3 months, and the days are endless. Just like VDM said the other time, that all these armed forces might also be involved, especially the Oga at the top, giving their own boys command, because hungers are in town. Everybody is desperate. You cannot give me a gun as a security armed forces to protect the nation while my own family is dying of hunger. They will want to rob. They will want to commit all kinds of atrocities. I'm not saying they are doing, but for the way the whole thing is going, we all know that they might actually be involved, and the federal government should look down deep into it. While looking into it, they should also to reveal their allowances and their payments. But we'll talk about all of that in this video. Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video from Lucky Udo. We'll be right back.
Talk about military generals. How wealthy are military generals?
Go everywhere now in this Abuja. Are they not the one buying the whole estate? You will see this estate belongs to this person. This estate belongs to this general. This estate. Before it wasn't like that. I joined army in 1993. When I joined the army, it's hard for you to see a general build a very big mansion. But these days, because of the money, security money they are eating, because of soldiers' money they are eating, they will go to Dubai, they will buy highest house. They will come. You will see an estate like this. It's only one general that owns it. Is it his salary that is using to acquire those houses, those estates? It's not. It's soldiers' money. And the security money that they are eating, that they are not supposed to eat. They're supposed to pay the soldiers that are dying. Do you know that some soldiers will die like this? Their husband, their wife did not know that they are dead. They will even carry them. They will even eat the money. Except when you see maybe the ghost of that person has started tormenting the person. Like there is one, the ghost started tormenting them. They have no choice that to start to look for his family to pay that money. Already the family did not know that the soldier is dead. So you can see what our people, our generals are doing. and they want people to clap for them and say they are doing. They have to change. They have to change. Honestly, they have to change.
Now, the whole video is on Lucky Udu platform. You can check it on Facebook, Instagram, and all over his platform. If you are interested in watching, the whole video is there. But I just take this whole context from me to add up this clip to let you guys know that what these soldiers are also going through. Now, and the thing that have prompted them, if at all they are involved in this banditry, the reason why most of them might be involved is what I'm going to be talking about. That's why I said I will talk about their corruption, at the same time the pains and the agony. I want you guys to watch this particular guy who talks about the video he came across on Twitter, on US, and the whole thing. I want you guys to listen.
So there was this video I saw on X, and this video is really scary. That it was an audio recording. Now there is this show that they used to do. Is it Let's Talk? It was hosted by one Sandra like that. So an ex-military man called in and was narrating his experience with the Nigerian army when he go to fight Boko Haram for inside bush. Now the soldier made something, a revelation, and this thing is so scary. When I listen to it, even till now I'm still shaking. Now what happened? The soldier said when they were on the battleground, so he was a left-handed soldier. He was good at shooting Boko Haram, then they miss the target. So he get number of don't buy to this Boko Haram. So the Nigerian soldiers, when we say they did the same thing, so they speak Hausa, and the Hausa means say it too they buy people, which means it too they buy Boko Haram. So they can't shoot the soldier. This is a Nigerian army that shot a fellow Nigerian army because it too they buy Boko Haram. So the guy can't escape. Finally, now still survive. He can't reach out, so he can't resign for Nigerian army. Now, when I watched that video, it was so scary because I don't want to post it here because I don't know how TikTok works, because it might go against their community guideline, because I don't know if that audio was true or was false. But be that as it may, whether true or false, I think this is where we need the help of investigative journalism, people like Sahara reporters, to go down and listen to this soldier and question other soldiers if this is truly happening in the Nigerian army. Because if this is true, it therefore means that this fight against Boko Haram is never ending anytime soon, because it's not fully well sponsored by Nigerian politicians and Nigerian army. Because I don't know why. Maybe because Nigerian army are in return benefiting from this battle that is going on between them and the Boko Haram. Because I don't see any reason where you wear a Nigerian army uniform, going with a fellow Nigerian army uniform. Now you have one common enemy, which is the Boko Haram. So when after they fight this Boko Haram, you don't know, so you still go under enemy too. Let me say, that wear the same uniform. Maybe say they are supposed to be watching your back, but rather they are at your back to buy you because you took buy Boko Haram. This thing is scary, Nigerians. This needs to raise an alarm, because if this is happening, so we now wonder why Nigerian army every day now they go state to state, go they beg people to come and join the Nigerian army. Where now they buy, now people for inside bush because they buy person be saying now they go buy, and this thing is so scary. So at this point, I feel investigative journalism, because when I saw that news, I went to the comment section. So people were making some people were backing up that claim, saying that their father, some that has personnel in the army are saying they have heard this kind of news, that even a friend's dad told him that this thing happened. So I think this is the work of the investigative journalists to go and check if this thing is really true. They will now know that the federal government are using people's life to play politics. So we'll now establish this fact. They will now know what next. Because at this point, if truly say you now go say Nigerian army go inside bush with Boko Haram, then they buy Boko Haram, then at the end, now Nigerian army go seek by a fellow Nigerian army because they buy Boko Haram, then this thing is so scary in this country. This country, people's life are used to play politics, and Nigerian army knows this, and Nigerian army are backing them up. So yeah, we need investigative journalists to go and confirm this is true or not.
Now, you heard what he said. It didn't end there. I also want you guys to listen to these soldiers grumbling and crying that they are in pain and the things that they are going through. I want you guys to watch.
And they no go fit meet up again. We soldiers time don't reach. When they say we dey tire, grumbling hours. Now no be grumbling, now time for action. All men know where they come from, and all men go back to where they come from. If we go serve the king, all the senior men don lose their respect if they no retaliate this men death. They don lost am and they no go fit meet up again. We soldier time don reach wey dem say we dey tire grumbling allowance. Now no be grumbling, na time for action. All men know where dem come from and all men go back to where dem come from. If we go serve the country and the country no go fit serve us. I rest my case.
Once you watch this, you might think that's all. I also want you guys to watch another video from another soldier, what they are complaining about. I want you guys to watch.
Ambush. We are tired of losing our young soldiers, young boys in the process of ambush. Whether Allah, what is ambush? Ambush an unexpected attack from the enemy. Ya Allah, you don't know who will be next. Ya Allah, guide the military. Provide the military. Ya Allah, we pray for long life. Ya Allah, inna lillahi. Now don't plenty pass, alhamdulillah, for the military. Ya Allah, pray for the military.
Now you watch this two soldier. It didn't end there. I want you guys to watch this particular video from this female military officer, to the way she was in pain, in tears, narrating all the pains and the things that she's going through being a soldier. I want you guys to listen.
I never fellow Nigerians. I never know that I'm going to be making this video today. I'm calling upon the Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Defense Staff. My name is Agumba Marian. I'm Corporal Marian Agumba, 12NA/67 4340. Maybe if I have made this video earlier than today, all the things that have been happening wouldn't have been lingering. I joined the army with my whole heart to serve the country, but since I joined the army, I'm not have peace of mind. The officers kept frustrating my life. This video I'm making today, I know that if you see the light of the day, they might tag me mental unstable or bipolar. But I'm pleading for help. And even I have contacts, or I've been sleeping around the way officers want me to be sleeping with them. They wouldn't have been doing all the things they've been doing to me. Because of the frustration in Nigerian army, I left. My voluntary discharge came out on July. I have discharged. And yet, the officers did not leave me alone. They kept threatening my life. They locked me up with my 2-year-old child, who is now 3 years, locked me in the guard room, gave an order for a private soldier to assault me and my child. After assaulting me, they still charged me for the same assault, laying series of accusations on me that I threatened a senior officer, that I was the one that assaulted a private soldier, and then I escaped confinement. After doing all these things, they locked me again 7 days, denying me access of my child without me knowing where my baby is. After that, they removed my rank. They ranked me from corporal to last corporal. And then, when I was crying and lamenting how the private soldier assaulted me and threatened me that he was working under the order of Lieutenant Colonel Sarema and Lieutenant Colonel Nkanan, that he was acting based on order. This boy assaulted me. They still rank me, charging me for the assault. They rank me from corporal to last corporal, and then after that, I'm done being strong. I don't know that I'm going to start making this video today, but all I'm pleading for is for proper justice and help. I want the government, the president, I want the Chief of Army Staff to grant me justice, to grant me help, because the former Chief of Army Staff who signed my voluntary discharge and then allowed them to give me my certificates and record of service, that they should put my name in the people they're supposed to settle by paying gratuity and everything. Now there is a new Chief of Army Staff. These officers, I kept getting call from Abuja by Major Monday, saying that with this new Chief of Army Staff on seat, they are going to revoke my certificates, that they are going to stop paying me I am not a criminal. I've never been found wanting since I joined the army. I've been doing the work with my whole heart because of the frustration of officer wanting to sleep with me, wanting to do one or two with me, and that if anytime they bring all those things I refuse, they will target arrogance. Lieutenant Colonel Salem, because I refused to sleep with him, he did not only give order for them to assault me and my child, my 3-year-old boy. He gave them order to lock me up. He did not only stop there. They still charged me for the assault. They still charged me that I escaped confinement, and then they rank me. Where is that thing being done? That you assault a soldier, you will lock the soldier with a baby. After doing all those things, you still charge and rank that soldier. Locking me 7 days after everything, without food, nothing, denying me access. I didn't know the whereabouts of my child throughout that 7 days in the Gadru. And former Chief of Army Staff still granted me voluntary retirement, which I have left the army, and they are still threatening me that they will make me disappear. And since I left the army, they kept calling me to Abuja. Why I'm making this video is, God, my spiritual director said, they kept telling me not to do this video because I would have done this video for a very long time when I was assaulted, and when they threatened to make me disappear, not even Chief of Army Staff will save me. When I ran to my commander, who is by name General Okwosa, in Tudive Hospital, Ibadan, Oyo State, he said that he couldn't help me, that if I know anybody I want to call, I should call. As an Igbo young lady, if you are not sleeping around with an officer, you will be suffering malice in Nigeria Army. This is how they kept suffering us, intimidating us, maltreating us in Nigeria Army. I got frustrated, I left. And yet they did not stop there. Let them leave me go. Let them let me go. Let them leave me alone. They said no. They kept threatening me. Now, my benefit of 30 years, they want to stop it. They want to revoke my certificate. They want to stop any benefit that is due to me. After I served Nigeria for 13 good years with my youth, I did not, my life, all my life, the salary is not as if it's up to feeding. It doesn't feed someone, nothing. The operation, no benefit. The MSS, I did not get any. And they kept threatening my life. I have left the army, and they still did not leave me alone. They still did not let me go. I'm pleading for Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for help. Please, if you are seeing this video, help me post this video. Help me thank the human rights fighters. They should help me. I don't have any contacts. Had even I have the contact, I would have contacted all of them. But I don't have the contact. When I contacted GOC for this case, he helped me. He told them to reverse my rank, which they refused. And now they are threatening to revoke my certificate. They are threatening to stop paying me any chicken change that they are going to pay me. Please, wherever you are seeing this video, help me share this video. For people that can help me get justice, I finished serving with my whole heart. I've never been found wanting. I'm not mentally unstable. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I know if they want to do investigation now, they will target that I'm mentally disordered. I don't have any issue of that. I am not mentally unstable. I am not. I don't take drugs. I'm not under influence of anything. Please, if they want to investigate, let them not be doing all those announcing of arrival. They should do the investigation properly and grant me justice for the officers that kept threatening me. Captain West in Tudive Garrison, Ibadan, Oyo State, he kept threatening me that if I did not show up, they are going to revoke my certificate. Lieutenant Colonel Nkana in Tudive Garrison, he was the one that deranked me and threatened to make me disappear. Not even Chief of Army Staff will talk. Lieutenant Colonel Osareme, who, because I refused to sleep with him, he sent a soldier to assault me. After he assaulted me, he locked me and my baby inside Gadru. I'm pleading, please, I need help. I need help because they are still threatening my life, threatening to revoke my certificate and record of service. This is how soldiers are suffering. They will be crying of insecurity. Meanwhile, the soldiers, they don't feed. They don't feed them. Their salary is not up to be feeding them. Can you fight for someone where you cannot even feed? Can you fight with hungry stomach? You are not feeding well, and then they will be intimidating you. An officer will tell you to come and sleep with him. You refuse. They will target indiscipline, arrogance, rude. And if you cry to all these senior women, the likes of Colonel Awuto, when I was serving in Nakon, or the likes of Master Warrant Officer Ayeni, I cried to them. They listened to the gossip, and especially Master Warrant Officer Ayeni. She locked me up one time because I cried to her when she heard when they accused me of what I did not do. I ran to her. At least seeing them, they are mothers. Mothers are supposed to help. They are the ones that will frustrate your life in Nigeria Army. As a young soldier, they will be frustrating somebody's life. If you are not sleeping around with the officers, if you don't have any connection, your life, in fact, is.
Now, you watch all these people complaining. I also want you guys to watch this particular video of this guy. It was so painful to the point that he was even calling Bola Ahmed Tinubu out. Though, in his own art, they might call it treasonable following it. But what he said in this particular video will tell you that these guys are bittered. I want you guys to watch.
I go by my name Babiaski Bag, the celebrity soldier. In case you don't know me before, you go know me today. Because my mommy won't say the devil way you know it better pass the angel way you don't know. Ladies and gentlemen of the Nigerian Armed Forces, please make una stand up, arise. Something fishy is going down deeply. We will not know. May them let us know. If not to drop the color for them, we'll drop and we'll go back, go carry cutlass, protect our family. They still need us for house. They love us. Nobody say person no need us, go just carry us. They count money for in pocket only. Why in children they abroad they go school? Our family carry una children come put to. When I carry una children come put for this work, make them do me. I don't tire. We're waiting now. They keep us. They keep us. They keep us. I know they fit talk. Now stone will be having a firewood. I been now because they never touch una children. No, I go reach now. I go touch una now. I go touch now. You go this stage where everybody go stand up fight for himself. I come outside tell una this one boldly. Me everybody ready to fight color for himself. Everybody ready to fight color for yourself and fight. I cannot save the country anymore. I know if we save the nation again. Yeah, I don't even think whether we get president. It's our president, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Please, what is happening now? They are killing Nigerian soldiers. I even say you see so. You see the killing so. You see what happen for your country. They kill you. They travel. You get patient. You get conscience so. I'm go touch you. I'm go reach you. Continue to the do one. Continue. No be the vote is good, baby. No wahala. Continue. We are good. Men months. Babi Aski back say so. Nigeria, vote wisely next election 2027.
You heard what the soldier said, calling out the president that if he just want to resign, she will resign. And imagine all those people that are so much bitter. They had the opportunity to collide together to start carrying out all this attack. Would they not do it? They will. This is another soldier. He's speaking in Hausa, and all he's saying is about the same thing that those soldiers are saying, that military are being executed daily and their deaths means nothing to our elites. All they want is just to keep on recruiting and recruiting and recruiting, and while they are dying and dying, they are dying of ambush, dying of no sophisticated weapon to combat these people, dying of lack of intelligence information. They are dying recklessly, and their family are facing the consequences, because once you die, the families are forgotten. Now, I also want you guys to watch another video from Brekete family of a soldier complaining what they are going through. I want you guys to listen and watch.
The bullet hit you from left hip.
Left hips, yes, sir.
He can't come up for right hip.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He cut my urine vein, cut my anus, and pieces the ball joint here. So I was receiving 3 doctors, urology doctors, general surgery, and orthopedic. So, but after all the surgeries in Shika, none of the theater was good. After passing a stool through my stomach for 8 months, then they later check and reverse the colostomy for me to continue with my normal toilet. Then the first toilet that I just passed, it diverts to my labs here, where pus and maggot begins to come out. Without knowing that under my bottom here, there is a portion where ammunition destroy it. It's just like a plate, like a mold pot. If you open a space in a mold pot, that is how the place is.
Oh, now there the shit they leak out from.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They
yes,
enter
sir.
your lap.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As the bone don't scatter.
They don't scatter. So from there, I was not comfortable with their treatment there. I now asked them to give me a referral letter to Abuja. So when I came to Abuja, I went to Cheddar Crest, one private hospital in area 1. So after all the MRI tests, CT scan, every, they now give me the bills for the urinary tract, because I lost my erection too completely. According to the doctors, and even me since 2021 till date, I have not experienced anything like erection. So they now give me bills for the hip replacement, because they say they will put a complex iron that I will spend my life with it in my labs. That is, they call it hip replacement. And for the urinary tract, they will change to a plastic vein. Then that of a stool, they have to give me a fistula surgery, and it must be a technical surgery, a constructive surgery. So at long last,
now human being, then they reconstruct. So
yes, sir.
We serve this country. Oh
yes, sir.
Continue.
Yes, sir. So the bills they gave me, I took it to force headquarters. They asked me to write, to apply for the bill. And that time, as I sit down like this, you cannot even come near me.
Smell.
Yes, sir. So I endure, I write. After 1 month, I follow up, no option. One of the officers just opened up to me that if it is treatment, I should forget about police because police can never treat me. So right from that time, I lost confidence. I just went back home. I stayed in the village. Without knowing that my staying in the village, that there are still ammunition in my body. I don't even know until when I went to India. So after suffering everyday pains because of that pulse and where the bullet hang itself, so I decided to make a video.
Now you have watched this video. This is another soldier giving his own testimony what they are going through. I also want you guys to watch this particular video of a soldier talking about the allowances. And I want you guys to pay good attention to what he said.
All right. For the record, a soldier's salary is 104,000 if you enter. If you don't spend 5 years, they give you new rank. Your salary is 112,000 naira. If you spend 10 years, they give you another rank, which is corporal. You earn 115,000 naira. That is, if you spend 5 years and if you spend 10 years, the difference of the salary is 3,000 naira, 112,000 and 115,000. If you spend 15 years in the service, 15 years, 15 years, your salary is 125,000 naira. Then if you spend 20 years in the service, your salary is 150,000 naira. This implementation starts this year. Before now, a soldier salary is 50,000 naira. If you spend 5 years, they give you one rank because the rank sometimes na 5 years. Some people, some forces they do on 6 years. You go do 6 years before they give you rank. Some go tell you you go do 5 years before they give you rank. So if you spend 5 years, somebody use the 5 years, and they give you new rank, your salary will be 52,000 naira. If you spend 10 years, your salary will be around 60,000 naira. Then if you spend 15 years, your salary will be around that kind of 70,000 naira. And if you spend 20 years, your salary should be around that kind of 90,000 plus. However, there are other allowances. You get what they call, you get the allowance now compulsory. Like for Navy now, they call them, for Navy now, they call them diving allowance. Diving allowance for Navy is 25,000 naira. All personnel are entitled to it. I don't know for now if they don't increase them. Army, they call them grumbling allowance. The allowance is 20,000 naira. Navy collect 25,000 naira. Army collect 20,000 naira for that grumbling allowance every month. Then Air Force, I don't know how they call their own, but I think it's also the same range. So if you join out with your salary, that's what you earn for the month. If they carry you go somewhere like location, if they get small money they pay there, they go pay you too. But if they place like Abuja, if you calculate all those money, if you use and pay transport, for Abuja, you will notice nothing remain for your hand. Once you pay transport, your friends go call you, oh boy, I need this thing. Your family will call you, need this thing. You want buy this thing for yourself. You want buy data. You want save. You want fill gas. You want buy food. Inside that much. I see, let me even put that as a person who don't even hang one rank. And maybe, let me say, approximately inside 150,000 naira. Your wife will call you. Your mother will call you. If you get children a day, you yourself, you want eat. You want buy another clothes. Your friend, one or two, you want, okay, let me give you small thing. You want buy data. You want save. Transportation, so that money. So I just tell you so that you go know, make it not be as if nobody enlighten you before you join. Yeah. So just get and clear. That's the salary structure for now. You understand? As an person just entered at 104,000 naira, 5 years in the service, 112,000 naira, 10 years in the service, 115,000 naira, 15 years in the service, 125,000 naira, and lastly, 20 years in the service is 150,000 naira.
The reason I'm saying all of this after you watch all these soldiers complaining is that why is it that Nigerian government are not addressing this issue? These are soldiers with weapons, highly trained, and they are beaten like this. What do you think they will do if they are on a lonely road doing their stop and search or on a checkpoint? Don't you think in the middle of night these people can easily put their uniform or even with their uniform Now, because most of them speak Hausa, they pretend to be Fulani, they kidnap you and take you over to the forest and hand over it to somebody to take care and negotiate on their behalf. Don't you think that is possible? So I'm not saying or trying to fault these people or blame them, but I'm trying to blame the federal government for not taking the decisive decision to fund these soldiers, take care of them, like other way in the Western world. If you're a soldier on a normal, regular routine, your salary is your salary. But if you are in a war front, endangering yourself, your salary is not just times 2, it's not times 3, it's not times 4. At least your salary should be above times 5 or times 10. Let's say a normal soldier in the barrack might be receiving, let's say, maybe 120 or 150,000. Once you put him in war front, his salary is supposed to be 1.5 million or minimum 1 million as long as he's there. And he's going to be there like for 3 months. And after 3 months, he come back, another one and go. But unfortunately, no, in Nigeria, it's not like that. You die there is not a problem. Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video from Lucky Udu Studio and the interview on what this soldier said, the confession of these soldiers. This will now open your eyes to let you know that our Oga in the office are also involved in those banditry and the pains that these people are going through.
There are a lot of players behind the insecurity going on currently in Nigeria. People that are supposed to fight the insecurity, they are behind it.
How many of you remember Chibok girls? This guy was one of the soldiers that was sent to rescue Chibok girls when they were kidnapped by Boko Haram. And what this guy is about to reveal is going to blow your mind. This is his experience.
Bro, I can't believe you're one of the soldiers that was sent to rescue Chibok girls.
I am.
The security situation of Nigeria, do you think it's going to get better anytime soon?
Honestly speaking, I don't think it's going to get better anytime soon.
Why do you say so?
Because it's deeper than what we think. It's deeper than what people see. Because there are a lot of players behind the insecurity going on currently in Nigeria. People that are supposed to fight the insecurity, they are behind it.
Can you tell us some of the things you experience that is making you speak this way?
I'll give an example. In Zamfara, we had an intel about a particular guy that manufactures AK-47. So we got the order to go arrest this person. When we got to the community, we saw this man with more than 50 AK-47.
Wow.
He has lived almost all of his life in Russia. He knows how to manufacture weapons. So we arrested this guy, and 15 to 20 minutes later, we got a call from someone at the top, and we were ordered to release him at that spot. And not just to release him, to escort him back. So we had to let him go instantly.
Wow.
That is just one of the things we face, because as soldiers, we obey orders, we don't question orders. So if we're ordered to do something, we do it. If we're ordered to release somebody, we just follow the orders.
I can't believe this. What are some of the other things you've experienced that has made you conclude that it will be difficult for insecurity to stop in Nigeria?
You know, I've worked with some paramilitary as well. Not just the army. Like, the army is not just responsible for the insecurity in the country. Like, I've worked with paramilitaries, and I have seen a situation whereby police were called that they were robbers. That some robbers were robbing people on the highway. And they received a call not to disturb those robbers.
Are you serious?
Honestly.
Jesus Christ, I find this hard to believe.
That's why I said it's deeper than what people see or people think. If you're not in it, I just feel like insecurity for now is not going anywhere. And sorry to say, it might be getting worse because nobody is doing anything about it. Kidnappers, they're being paid ransom. Armed robbers, even if they get caught, they'll be released. The system, not just the system, is corrupt.
The system is corrupt.
The system is just so corrupt.
Wow, this is really crazy. So, tell us about your experience with the Chibok girls.
I'll say it's a nightmare because we lost some good people, some good soldiers. When we went to rescue those Chibok girls, this particular place was Damboa. So we went there and already they knew we were coming. So some of them dashed, they ran away. And the ones that we met, we exchanged fire with them. At some point, they tried using the women as cover.
As shield.
As shield, because they know we will not engage. Though none of the women were killed, but the Boko Harams that we killed, surprisingly, these women were upset with us.
The Chibok girls.
The Chibok girls, the ones we met, they were 21 in numbers. They were crying because we killed their husbands. Because some of them have kids already.
Oh.
Some of them, all of them are married to the Boko Haram there.
Stockholm syndrome.
So they were upset. They were not ready to leave that bush. They were fighting us for killing their husbands. Even when we tried forcing them inside our healers to bring them back to town, they refused. We had to apply force to bring them back.
So the Chibok girls were not even interested to be rescued?
They were not. They were not.
It seems they were really comfortable with this.
They were okay there because
they had fallen in love with the bandits.
I just don't understand the reason why, but we were all surprised because we came to rescue you people, but they were fighting us because we've killed their husbands.
Wow, this is crazy.
The army, soldiers are doing a lot, but people only get to see the negative side on social media. But when it comes to Boko Haram, bandits, and the rest, we've lost so many soldiers. The civil population don't get to feel what we're feeling.
The trauma
and everything.
The things you have to lose. Yeah.
Because for every soldier that has been in Operation Lafia Dole in Borno State, once you leave that bush, you will never be the same. At some point, you will become something you never thought you would be. Probably a monster. Because you have to do some certain things to survive. It's either you kill or get killed. As long as you're posted to Borno State, that's just the only option you have.
So you have to pull the trigger at all times?
You just have to pull the trigger.
At what age did you join the Nigerian army?
Though the age to join the army is 18, but I was barely 17 when I joined the army because it was easier for me because I came from a military background. My dad is also a soldier. My uncle is a soldier. I have cousins and my elder brother is also a soldier. So it was easier for me because all my life it has always been about the military. It's the only thing I know.
So at the point you got involved in military combat, were you disappointed to realize that the structure is corrupt?
Very disappointed.
You didn't know that before now?
I grew up in the barracks, but I never knew
it was deeper
than what I was seeing until I got into the system and I realized that it's just too much. It's just too much. I never thought that I was in secondary school when Boko Haram started their struggle. I never thought that it would last to the point that I would come and join that fight. Which I did, and till date, Boko Haram is still existing.
Do you think that fight is ever going to end?
I don't know. But I don't think it's going to end anytime soon because a lot of people are benefiting from it. A lot of people are benefiting from it.
There was someone I interviewed. What do you mean by a lot of people are benefiting from it? Do you want to say something about that?
whenever the government brings money for certain things, those things are not done. The money doesn't get to the right places and the right people, especially for weapons, ammunition, feeding. Certain people benefit from it. And also, when some soldiers die in the bush, the families are not aware that the governments are supposed to pay them.
Oh, so they are supposed to pay the family?
Yeah.
And some of these families don't get any payment.
They don't get any payment.
Like how much is it? Is it supposed to?
I don't know.
You don't know. But they are entitled
they are
to.
entitled.
Wow.
Even if you've served just one day in the army and you died in.
Your family is entitled to a certain amount of money.
But a lot of people are not aware. So that money is being paid.
Yeah.
But
someone is benefiting from it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So for some people, the whole Boko Haram thing is a means of income to them. And they'll do anything not to stop that income from coming.
Because they are making so much
money from it.
That's crazy. Somebody I interviewed said that he was adopted by Boko Haram and he noticed that Red Cross, Nigerian Red Cross, and some NGOs were involved. They were even supporting these Boko Haram people. They will bring them supplies. So I don't know if that statement is true or false.
It's very true.
Are you sure?
We've known about certain NGOs that they will come to our camp, collect information, go to Boko Haram camp, and give them details.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like, at some point, we had to stop NGOs from coming to the camp. Till date, NGOs don't go to certain places where soldiers are in that Borno state.
They were leaking information.
The numbers of soldiers, the kind of weapons, everything they see, they get to report back to Boko Haram.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it's what that person said, he's right. It's true.
And it's possible these NGOs are making so much money too.
Yeah.
From this insurgency.
They are making money from it too. That's why I said a lot of people are benefiting from it. A lot of people.
Wait, though, why are these NGOs supporting these bandits, this Boko Haram?
Because it's a means of income to them.
And they give them supplies.
Yes.
There
are people that also contribute to these NGOs because so many people have lost their homes. So many people in Borno State don't have a home right now. So many people would donate to these NGOs thinking they are helping these people. But the NGOs are helping themselves. But they still have some NGOs with good intentions.
Yeah.
But most of them are corrupt.
Very corrupt. I've watched some documentaries. I also hear that there are some human rights organizations that think that these bandits and kidnappers, these Boko Haram people, should not be attacked.
True.
You understand that they should be arrested and not executed.
True.
Is that statement true?
Very true. Some human rights, they don't value the lives of soldiers, but they value the lives of these insurgents. Boko Haram. Boko Haram, to them, Boko Haram can kill soldiers, but soldiers cannot just kill Boko Haram. That is the reason why a certain human rights, they sued the army because they felt like the army was killing Boko Haram unjustly. They've sued the army entirely, the chief of army staff. Like, they just feel like soldiers are supposed to not harm these terrorists. We should arrest them and they should follow the proper channel, which they don't. Because we've seen cases where you will arrest somebody and the person will come back in a week later with a fresh attack. And most of the time, we don't go to their camp. They come to our camp. Come to our camp. They launch the attack most of the times. Leaving your family behind, you will get to bond with different people, your colleagues. You will bond and have this brotherhood. Or at the end of the day, you might just lose somebody you're talking to in the next 5 minutes.
the feeling of going to warfront and then returning alone. You're not returning with your brothers.
Most times, if we're not experiencing an attack when the camp, like those that will be on duty will be on duty, then the rest of us will be playing card, Ludo. Then the next 10 minutes, there'll be an attack. And after the attack, you just realize the person you were playing with is dead.
Try.
And sometimes the trauma that comes with it is seeing a friend of yours that was shot, but he's not dead yet. Then he's calling you for help. You can't go to him because you will get shot too. Then him dying, your conscience will fight you like you were supposed to go help him. But deep down, you know, once you leave your cover, you will get shot, because Boko Haram, they are trained. They have snipers as well.
Mm-hmm.
So once you leave your trench, you're done for. Most Nigerians feel like soldiers are just heartless and they don't relate well with civilians, but it's not true. With the level of commitment that, I'm not saying this because I'm a soldier, I'm saying this because I have seen the passion, the commitment from a lot of soldiers. Like, we just want this country to be better, peaceful. But it's deeper than us and it's bigger than us. We're only doing the best we can. Soldiers are on checkpoints, VIP escorts, chasing kidnappers, chasing armed robbers, bandits, Boko Haram, everywhere. Even on top of water, you will see Nigerian army there. We're everywhere, just trying to make sure that there is peace.
And there's security
in the country. But it's just a lot of soldiers have lost their life fighting for peace.
Those of you watching this video, if you see soldiers anywhere, please salute them, encourage them, show them some love, because after listening to this story, you will have a very deep insight of what people who wear those camouflages go through every day to maintain peace and order in the society that we are living in.
I also want to applaud the wives of soldiers, because in every barrack right now, we have more widows than those that their husbands are still alive.
What are some things you've done to survive?
At the point I got lost in the bush, after an attack, the attack was so bloody that we had to withdraw. And in the course of withdrawing, we went different ways. We just scattered. And I found myself in the bush alone with just 16 rounds. And at some point, I had to keep one round for myself, that I would rather end it than allow them to catch me alive. So I had 15 rounds in the chamber, in my magazine, then one round in my pocket. That if worse comes to worse, I'll end it, because it will be more brutal if they capture me alive. So I was in the bush for 3 days, searching for a way out, and because of thirst, I had to drink my pee. I drank my urine because of thirst, and I got to a point I had no urine in me anymore. I could not pee anything.
No food, no water.
And God so kind, there is no food, no water, nothing.
Now, you listen to what he said. First, you will understand gradually now that if Tinubu really wants to eradicate the insecurity in Nigeria, he don't just need to send soldiers to the war front and start sacrificing them or let them be buying those bandits. He needs to, first of all, sweep his own house, sweep the cabas, all those people that he put in armed forces and the retired generals. All those people are fully involved. Remember the previous guy that spoke said they are wondering how come that now generals are not building estates. Do you know what it takes for you to build estate? Because that is not your salary. Your salary as a general, maybe maximum, maybe 500,000 a month. Now, or if you go too big, 1 million, of which is not up to, Now you don't calculate 1 million at your expenses. It will still not be enough for you to build a duplex. Talk more about owning estate. Now generals are now owning estates, owning all kinds of buildings, having all kinds of cars, sending their children abroad. I'm not saying it's a bad move, but where are they getting this money from? And why is it that the ESCC are not checkmated there? And why is it that the Nigerian government are not investigating these people? So they might be involved in this banditry. Now that banditry is one of the most serious business in Nigeria, foreign trade now. They kidnap you, they're not demanding for 10,000, they're not demanding for 100,000. You heard what that guy said, as poor as they are, that they demanded for 40 million. It took them 3 months to free their family from captivity to raise that 40 million. They remained there in that forest. Now, imagine somebody today, they kidnap you, they request for 40 million. If they kidnap group of school, they request for 500 million or 300 million, as the case may be. Now, they are making excess money from it. Tinubu just recently signed into law anybody that is negotiating with bandits, soliciting with bandits like Shaigumi, and all those things that are inciting violence, that you are cleric or clergyman, anyone, a whole lot of 30 lists that if you're involved in all those things, you will be dealt with and face the law. That's a good thing. But we want him to go beyond and start going after those boss, the sponsorer. You cannot just say sponsorer, knowing fully that these are the people that are actually sponsoring them. No, you are just giving an announcement. You are not expecting them to cut off. What about the previous crime they have committed? Go after these people, make a public example of them so that everybody will know that you are serious. Talking about all of this implementing law, waiting for just a common person to involve and use that common person as an excuse, no, or as a scapegoat, instead of going after the whole boss. But you will not do that. People have been calling Sani Yerima. People have been calling Abobo Aka. People have been calling Dabaru. People have been calling Bello Matawale. People have been calling all kinds. You want to look at the list and list and list. I'm not saying they are terrorists, but I don't know why their list or their names are on the public. So Tinubu knows what to do, but he's not doing it. But he's just trying to prove to Nigeria that, oh, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to eradicate this insecurity. But he knows what to do. He's not going after the boss. He's going after the boys. Do you know the moment I gave up on Nigeria Armed Forces? These are 4 soldiers that were recently arrested. What was their offense? Simply because they disobeyed order. How did they disobey order? Their commander gave them command not to buy Fulani herdsmen, not to buy all these terrorists in the forest. I said, no, go after them. We have to capture them alive. And these people were buying them according to their testimony. But unfortunately, they just disobey order and decided to buy these people. And because of that, they said they go against our order for going after Fulani herdsmen. And for that reason, they dismissed them. How will a soldier disobey order? They say disobey order. What are the order they disobey? Because they buy bandits. In Nigeria, but every day the soldiers are sacrificing their life. Every blessed day, now they say they needed over 100,000 soldiers. What happened to the ones they already have? Not that the numbers are not large enough, but they just felt they want to make you believe that they are working. Anyway, I rest my case here. If you're a military man, tell me your thoughts. If you are not a military man, you show your concern, you know, you just watch the whole story. What are your thoughts? Also comment it in the comment section. I love you guys. Until we meet again. Peace out.